What's up, guys? It's almost go time. We got less than a month until Texas opening day of whitetail season starts. I'm excited to kick this season off. I've got one final adjustment before I'm ready to go, and so that adjustment was I've picked up a new Marsupial Gear Backpack. I had another one in mind. I'd been watching it. It was the Mystery Ranch. I think they called it the Treehouse bag, and I really liked it because you could open it up all the way, and it was intended for whitetail hunters. But the one that I wanted is always out of stock. I can never get my hands on it. So I just said, you know what, I'm tired of messing with it. I'm going to order this Marsupial Gear bag, and hopefully it's going to fit me the way I think it is, and it's going to fit my needs, and we'll be able to get all my gear inside of it. So we're going to do an unboxing today. We're going to take a look at this bag, and we're going to take a look at the gear I'm taking with me. Hopefully I can fit all my stuff in it, and it'll be nice, neat, organized, and it's going to work the way I think it is. So here we go. Let's check this bag out. Made in the USA. One of the first things you'll notice about Marsupial Gear products is all their products are made and manufactured here in the US. And so anytime I see that sticker, it's always a good feeling to know that I'm supporting a US company. Alright, let's check this thing out. Oh yeah, I love that color. Let's bring you guys a little bit closer, and I'll start filling this thing up with the gear I'm going to take with me this year. Okay, so the first thing that really excited me about this bag was the brand, Marsupial Gear. I've been running their vinyl harness for 3 years now, no problems at all. It's the same as the day I got it, right? 3 years ago. It's still performing the same. The material hasn't faded. It's doing everything that I need it to do. And so I've been really happy with the vinyl harness. I figured buying the backpack would serve me just as well. But the main feature that I was really excited about was this part right here. I was really looking forward to getting a bag that opens up all the way down, right? And so the Mystery Ranch Treehouse bag does that, and that's why I'd had my eyes on that bag for a couple years now, but I can never get the color. It's always out of stock. So whenever they released this Marsupial Gear, I knew I had to jump on it day one, right? As soon as it dropped, I had to make sure that I got one before they sold out, and it would be impossible to get it during the hunting season. So that main feature, guys, is unzipping all the way down. That's exactly what I was looking for. You can just tell that this bag is US made. Just the quality, the materials just feel solid. They didn't cheap out on anything. Even your straps are padded. You got webbing. You got a couple of D-loops there you can put something on. And then you've got this handle. The first thing I'm going to do to this bag that I think is going to help it fit my needs the best is I purchased these little carabiners on Amazon. I started buying a couple of these every year off of Amazon, and so these are polymer made. They don't make any noise like a metal one would. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right there, and what that does, it allows me to clip this on a tree. I can clip it on my deer stand, my tree stand, however I want to clip this on to whatever I'm going to be hunting out of. I can do that. Even if I'm going to be tucked away in some brush, I do like to just have this maybe even on a limb, and then that way it kind of holds it in place, and I can zip this all the way open, and this carabiner holds it in place for me. So that's the first thing I'm going to do to this bag, is add this carabiner on the top. So in the main compartment of the bag, I will have my 4th arrow camera arm. This takes up a lot of space, but this is one of the main reasons I wanted this backpack. As you can see, it opens up all the way. I can stick the camera arm in there, the attachment that goes on the tree, and carry this in and out. You guys know one of my passions is to film my hunts. And I'm a solo hunter, solo filmer, so whenever I'm filming my hunts, I really enjoy this camera arm setup. I can attach that onto the tree, put my camera here, and get to rolling, you know, doing some filming, not have to worry too much about making adjustments with the camera. I can focus more on the hunt, but then when I do need to pivot that camera around, if I get in a weird angle, I'm able to do that. So the first thing I'm putting in this bag is a 4th arrow camera arm, and the 2 pouches on the inside of the bag. The top pouch, I'm going to store my rope for my safety harness. This rope goes around the tree, and then you clip your safety harness into the rope, so that fits in there nicely, zips up no problem. Of course, I have one hand, I'm not able to zip it right now. And then on that bottom one, I don't have it in there, but I'm going to show you guys that I'm going to put my kill kit. This is a Marsupial Gear pouch, and I've got this stored with a razor knife. I've got some dude wipes, latex gloves, and some alcohol wipes. Those are things I like to have in my kill kit, and so if I need to field dress or gut a deer out in the field, I like to have that with me. That's going to go in that bottom pouch. Something, just a little note, this dude wipes, right, the little package that they come in, you notice something? Too noisy for whitetail hunting. So what I do is when I get dude wipes, I take them out of their original package and I put them in a Ziploc bag. And yes, they do keep the moisture 100% fine, no problems, in the Ziploc bag that's inside this pouch, and you can get rid of this noisy bag that they come in. Alright, so I have my harness rope, I have my kill kit, and then I have my 4th Arrow camera arm. I'm going to go ahead and zip all this up. I do have enough room. As we get colder, I will probably store a jacket inside here. But for now, you know, it's still 106 degrees, even though we're about to start the season in like 30 days. It's probably still going to be 100 degrees, so I don't have to worry about storing a jacket. But as it gets colder, I will probably store a lightweight jacket in here as I need it. Alright, still looking good. I've got it all zipped up. That's all I'm going to carry on the inside of this bag. I know some of you other guys are probably going to want to use a feature that I'm not going to use right now, and that is the protective sleeve you have inside this bag. It's basically on this back interior side. It's got a padded divider. So if you wanted to put your laptop or your iPad, you could slide one of those in the back of this bag, and you've got protection all the way around this bag, even on the bottom. Some of those bags that are offered nowadays don't have protection on the bottom, and so if you get in a situation where you drop your bag, it could damage the bottom of your laptop or your iPad. But you do have plenty of space to store an iPad if you wanted to do that. These two outside pouches are going to be pretty modular for me, meaning depending on what I need to do before or after the hunt is what I'm going to do here. So after the hunt, if I want to put up a new camera, then this pouch looks pretty small, but this material is stretchy. I can throw this camera in there, no problem, right? We got this little strap that's always a pain, but it'll fit in there. Don't be deceived by the looks of the pouch. It's a stretchy material. You can put a full-size camera. Even though I've got stuff on the inside of this bag, that camera fits no problem. Some of the other items I might consider doing if I don't want to do a camera, I could throw batteries, right? Actually, I will leave batteries in there for right now. Those are something that I'm going to need pretty regular as I'm still scouting and taking inventory. I'm going to have a headlamp that I stick in that pouch. You guys know me, I like to have these leather gloves with me. You never know when you'll need those. So the top one's not as stretchy. The top one's more of a canvas material, and then this bottom one's more elastic. So the top, I'm going to put those leather gloves. I'm going to have a grunt call. I like to carry a grunt call with me at all times, so we have that in there. And let's see, what else we want to put in here? How about a pistol? That's a good idea to carry a pistol during archery season. You never know what kind of situation you're going to get yourself into, and so having a pistol is good to have. I've got all that gear in here, guys. This looks like a small bag, but that's going to fit perfectly, and I can get out there and start hunting. Last two things I want to talk to you about, guys, are the side pouches. Starting off the season is going to be very hot here in Texas. I already know that. We recorded the hottest August ever recorded this year, 2023. It's pretty average for us here in Texas to have 110 plus degrees of hot weather every day, no breaks. It's been hot, guys. So I like to have cold water. That's just something I like to have, and I like to do it by having a Yeti bottle with me. You don't have to have ice in a Yeti to keep it cold. You guys are familiar with Yeti products, but when you have ice in an Nalgene or in any kind of container, it can make a lot of noise. So you can hear the liquid a little bit, but I don't have to have ice in this for it to stay cold 2 or 3 days. And I'm not too worried about weight. I typically don't hike more than a mile whenever I'm hunting whitetail, and so I can easily stick this in the side pouch and carry that with me this year. And then the other pouch, what I'll probably do, I don't always like to wear a hat 100% of the time. I will take it off and put it on my bag or hang it up in a tree. I just kind of, it's nice to take a break from a hat every once in a while. So what I'll do, when I'm hunting public land, I have to have an orange hat on, but then when I get up in the tree, I don't have to have it. So I can stick it in the side pouch, and that's what I'm going to use this pouch for on this Marsupial Gear Backpack. And so if you guys are considering making this purchase, I would encourage you to do that today. If you're watching this video, it could already be sold out by now, but when they started posting pictures and videos of this bag, I noticed on Instagram their likes were getting up into the 2,000 or 3,000 likes and hunter comments. So it's been a popular bag. It's going to be one that sells out quick, the same way the Treehouse from Mystery Ranch sold out. And so don't miss your opportunity. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and hopefully the next couple videos will be in action. We'll be getting on some bucks. I do have a 4.5-year-old buck. Let's see, last year I had an encounter with him when he was 3.5. He looked really good, and I'll share a video with you real quick of my encounter with him last year. The video I just shared with you, he was about 35 yards away. I'm pretty confident I could have took him if I had that gut feeling that I wanted to shoot him. I could have got a shot at him. But I decided to let him walk, and I'm glad I did. I'm getting pictures of him this year as a 4.5-year-old, and he's mature. He's a good sized buck for this area, and so he's a shooter. I'm going to put him on the shooters list, and I'm excited to get on him. This year Texas starts their season September 30th, so I have an opportunity to shoot a whitetail buck this year in the month of September. Again, it's probably going to be 110 degrees, but I'm looking forward to getting out there. I've been counting down the days, and we will see you guys out in the woods. Thanks for watching.